Hi, I'm Tom Ladd for the Ozarks Previews. We're here today at the photo shoot for the 34th annual Ozark Pigskin Preview. I have with me today magnificent 11 selection Jackson Willison from the Thayer Bobcats. Jackson, first off, nice to have you. Congratulations on this honor.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
What does this mean to you and the Thayer program to be honored among the best of the best in the area?
Really, we're proud to be here. I mean, we work really hard. Coach Weber pushes us to be the best that we can be, so we're just really appreciative to be here.
Running back for Thayer, a lot of honors this past season. Talk a little bit about your season, the team season.
Well, we run a lot of just T formation, run out of five a lot, so obviously we're going to run the ball a lot, so I got a lot of attention, but most of it was really just because of our offensive line being able to open up gaps for me to run through. So yeah, all the credit goes to them.
Over 900 yards rushing, 166 carries, averaged over 5.5 yards per carry, 5 TDs, also a couple catches out of the backfield. Offensively, pretty solid numbers.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The team obviously finished third in state in Class 1, 11-2. You lose to the state champs in Valley, but that may have been the state championship game as you look at the score.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, they're just one of those teams that are really hard to beat, and we're just looking forward to playing against people this year.
15-14, the final of that game in the semifinals. You look at Valley and what they did in the championship game. That was obviously their toughest game of the season.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought game, and that game could have went either way, but they honestly just played a little bit better than us.
What do you guys got coming back this year in addition to you?
We have quarterback Jace Haven. We have Bobby Dale on the line, Zach Jones, and we just have a lot of skilled players coming back, so we're not losing much. We're only losing 3 seniors this year.
On the line, pretty good both ways?
Yeah, we're looking pretty solid on the offensive and defensive line. So, yeah, we're doing a lot better than we were last year.
How do you see your role changing this year? Obviously, you're used quite a bit last year. Do you see that increasing? And then what about on the other side of the ball defensively?
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably going to be playing running back a lot this year as well. But for defense, I'm probably going to be moved to defensive line, defensive tackle in particular. And I'm just hoping I can help out on the defensive side of the ball as well.
Defensive line, I mean, you cherish that. I mean, you're not a big guy, but
Yeah.
with Class 1 schedule and stuff, you think you can thrive at that position?
Yeah, honestly, with defensive line, I'm just trying to be the fastest guy off the ball, and that helps us a lot, especially in Class 1. You don't really have to be the biggest guy. You just have to be the most hearted.
So this offseason been kind of unique for everybody. How's it been for you guys, you in particular? You've been able to work out and still stay in shape.
Yeah, it's been a lot different when it comes to practices and stuff, but we've been in the weight room all the time, and I've been grinding super hard in the off season, just trying to get better for this year.
Coach said you may play a little linebacker as well defensively. You said defensive line, but maybe some linebacker?
Yeah, well, one of our linebackers are hurt right now, or he's sick or something, so I've had to fill in a lot for him, so there's a good chance I might end up playing a little bit there as well.
I saw one game he had mentioned, I think you ran the ball 48 times. Was that Hayti last year?
I think it was Mountain View, Birch Tree, Liberty.
Okay.
Yeah.
48 carries. That's crazy.
Yeah, all of that goes to the offensive line, though. I literally was just running in those open gaps the whole time, so I can't take too much credit for that.
Well, what about the schedule this year? What do you got on the schedule? How's that looking?
Yeah, well, the SCA is always really tough, but we're really hopeful. We think that we can do really well. So, yeah, we're thinking we'll do pretty good this year.
You guys, it's been for years now, there's been a small school of power in the area that's going to continue. Talk about playing for your coach and what he's meant for you.
Yeah, Coach Weber, he's a great coach. He's always pushing us to be the best that we can be. So with him and his playing style, he's always into that smash mouth football, running it all the time. So, and it's looking pretty good. So if we can continue to work on that progress, I think we'll end up being one of the better teams this year.
A few of your teammates are here today at the photo shoot. Give us a little picture on some of those guys.
Yeah, we have Jace Haven, which is our quarterback. He's really mobile. He's super elusive. I've never seen a quarterback like him. He can just get out of the pocket and make things happen. Then we have Bobby Dale and Zach Jones, which are some of our big guys on the offensive line and defensive line. And those two are just really big when it comes to creating gaps, and they deserve a lot of credit for everything that they do.
I know pro running backs and quarterbacks, they buy their offensive line, those diamond watches. I know you'd love to be able to do that, buy them a steak dinner once in a while, but you give them a lot of praise, don't you, for the credit that they deserve?
Oh yeah, I try to give them as much credit as possible. Every time I come back to the huddle, I'm always trying to say, "Hey, good guy," or "Good job, guys," or "Add a way to block." Just try and give them a good heads up.
Sure. Do you feel like you've improved? I mean, you worked out a lot. You feel like you've improved from last year?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger and a lot faster. So I'm just ready to see how well I'm going to do this year.
And of course, hopefully everything goes off as scheduled. I know that's the plan, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, again, Jackson, congratulations on this honor. We wish you guys the best of luck, and we appreciate you being here today.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Jackson Willison, he is with the Thayer Bobcats. Want to thank him for joining us and for his time today. We are at the photo shoot for the 34th Annual Ozarks Pigskin Preview. I'm Tom Ladd.